Welcome everyone, guys. Hello, Fausto Carnevale, live from Brussels. As you can see now, we finally have the sun in this city. It's almost like in Italy. That's why I decided to do this live, just because it's a way to make a contact with you. It's a way to answer your question. So this is a good way. Even in the comment, if you have any question, you can write questions, because it's very important for me to know how it's going. And also because we did a lot of video since December. We were doing a lot of live also about the impact rate regime, and now I would like just to give you an overview, just to let you know how it's going with our tax team, and also what we can do for you in 2024, and what we are trying to do. And what we do actually is not only support you for the best structure in Italy, but also in Europe. But in this live, let's just talk about Italy, what actually is happening now, and what we think about Italy in 2024. So basically, as I was saying in other videos, Italy has still a good way. They have a good system compared to Europe. Of course, there is a little point that I want to remark here. You don't come to Italy because of Italy, because of the sun, of the food, people. You also maybe want to go back to Italy because you can get easily your passport. You can get your visa. You have already a job. So basically, there are a lot of reasons. So tax-wise, Italy is not a tax heaven. So if we think about taxes, Italy is not a tax heaven. You already know. But the two things I would like you to remind you in this short live. The first thing is that remember that Italy is the only country in Europe, or one of the only country, which, of course, you live in a good country, also a good climate, and not so expensive. So this is the first point. But regarding the taxes, the forfait regime is the only system for which you can, and excuse me if I look outside the window, but I have a huge window in this co-working space office in Brussels. I was saying the impact rate regime is one of the only way, the forfeit regime, sorry, I was saying, to pay 5% of taxes. Okay, 5% of revenue taxes. Then we are, the percentage is so low that then we say, yeah, if you combine social contribution and tax on profit, you pay 22-25%. Last year we did some videos about the Portugal and about Albania, which now it seems that things have changed. If you consider that, yeah, of course you can go living to Bulgaria or Romania, but consider this thing is not that I would like to disrespect other countries, but let's tell the truth. How many of you, excuse me if I look outside the window, but I have a huge window and people are passing and look at me because they don't know, maybe they have to pay. They're asking how they can come inside, no? So I was saying, how many of you, tell me the truth, have you ever thought to live to Italy, to be honest, in the south of Italy, in the, I don't know, Rome, Florence? I think so. So for an Italian, sometimes it's hard to live in Italy because of the working condition, etc. But if you are from abroad and you can use the forfait regime, you open a VAT number, it's easy. Now, do I like the bureaucracy in Italy, the electronic invoice, the fact that it's super slow? Do I like it? Of course not. Of course not. I don't like it. But do I think that Italy is still a good place to live in 2024? Yes. Yes. I make you another example. The impact rate regime. Okay, repatriate regime, it's basically a regime that has been reduced to 50%. So if you earn, meaning if your profit is 100,000 euro, not your invoice, your profit, revenues minus costs, you pay only you are taxed on the half. So you are taxed on 50,000 if you make 100,000. What does it mean? And I do these things like the Italian. What does it mean? It means that basically social contribution and IRPEF, which is a tax on profit, is the 50% more or less, but not on 100,000 on top, but on the half. So it's 25 euro. So you pay 25 euro, 25k of taxes on top of 100k, which is still the 25%. So you cannot complain that in Italy you pay a lot of taxes. Of course, if you do 200,000 euro, it's still good. It's still good. Yes, then if you make more, it can be a little bit. You pay still a lot of taxes. It's not a tax haven. I say if you wanna tax haven, go to Dubai, go live in the desert, or stay in your country. You can stay in the States. You can go to another country. But don't tell me that in 2024 Italy is not a good place to live tax wise, especially if you are IT consultant, if you are a person who can work online. Let's tell the truth, you can work online like me now. I'm in Brussels. I'm meeting a client at 5 p.m. because we need to open an SRL in Brussels. Guys, you can work online. You don't have a lot of costs. You can live close to the seaside. By the way, I'm also thinking to buy a house in Italy soon with a view of the sea. Guys, what are you saying, that 25-30% of taxes is a lot? So before I drink my coffee, just to let you know, guys, that I try to do one live every year, every week, not every year, 50 live per year, let's say, every week. And by the way, we can support you with everything in Italy. I have an accounting office since 30 years now. I'm 31, but my dad opened it, so don't worry. I'm not telling a lie. We have a family office. I have a lot of young, brilliant guys and boys and girls, person who help me, young accountants in Italy who can use the AI, ChatGPT. So we have all a good system with the knowledge and the old generation and the young generation. We have everything to help you. So in case you have a question, or if you want to analyze your situation before moving to Italy, not your situation, sorry, I'm saying your case, because the situation is another thing, you can simply comment here. We will reply you. If it's a short question, I will reply to you, or you can easily text us to info@esentaxa.com. Okay, info@esentaxa.com. And I remind you with this live that we are not here because then people assume that we reply for free. Sometimes we reply here in the comment, but we are an office, an online office. Today I was doing electronic invoice for our client. I'm not here to tell the truth. This is the thing that I would like to remind you in this live also. The only thing that I can say is that Italy is still a good place to live in 2024. Consider wisely all the options in Europe. Consider also Dubai. If you want to talk to a tax expert to Dubai, depends how you want to structure your business. But also remind that we can also help you with the VAT issue in Europe, which is not quite easy to understand. Okay, info@esentaxa.com. Until next time, Fausto Carnevale. Enjoy your staying in Italy.